Hello and welcome to Dad Got This, where I answer the tough questions like, can you make legit soft serve at home? And why did the ice cream truck break down? That second one's easy, because of a rocky road. I want to thank Ninja for sending over this machine. I didn't have to pay for it, I don't have to send it back. Factor that in however you like. I happen to have a kid who loves ice cream. It is like her favorite treat. So having a machine that I can make it at home is gonna be clutch. This is hopefully going to be that machine. This is the Ninja Creami Swirl, and it is supposed to deliver legit soft serve ice cream at home. I don't know about that. We're gonna have to put that to the test. But let's see kind of what it is and what you get and how it works first. In true dad fashion, I have not done any research on this and I don't know how to use this. So you're gonna learn with me. In the box, it came with some accessories. Came with a couple of, they look to be dispensing things, where you either make the ice cream in this or turn the ice cream in this. I don't know. There's also one of these. We'll have to figure that out. We got two of these, one of those, one of these, which was for dispensing. It had a little sticker on it that said, use this to dispense, and the paddle. It also came with a drip tray. A quick start guide, always very useful. Recipe book, a specific recipe for easy soft serve vanilla, which should probably be our first try, and a more in-depth product manual. Let me check this quick start guide out really quick and figure out how to quickly start. First thing I saw is actually, this does both types of ice cream. This will make soft serve, really, mumble mouth. This will make soft serve and regular scoop ice cream. 2-in-1 machine, I like that. On this machine, right down here is a little unlock button. You hit that, you spin that guy out, and then this guy comes straight forward. They're referring to this as the outer bowl. There's a little lock right there. You press it, turn it counterclockwise, and it lifts right off your outer bowl. This is the creamerizer paddle, Creami Swirl Pints. There's a white little lever here on the outer bowl lid. You want to turn it to, as you do that, it opens up the hole, which will allow you to insert the creamerizer paddle from the bottom and lock it in. No need to overthink this. Pull it to the left, pop it in. It'll just snap right back into the place it's supposed to be. At this point, we are supposed to be quote unquote ready to make ice cream. You should make ice cream in these first, and then they go in here. You can see there's like a little indent that is going to allow this part to go in, like so. And then you're gonna take your lid. There's a little line here that says Align Aligner. So we're gonna take the Align Aligner, you're gonna pop your lid back on and just click it to the left. At this point, we should be able to then reinsert it, spin it to the left, and you make an ice cream. That's pretty basic and simple as it gets from a standpoint. It's very intuitive. It doesn't really take much figuring out. If I could figure it out that fast, just about anybody can. For dispensing, you're gonna use this, the dispenser lid. The dispenser lid is also two parts. It has a little blue thing that does the exact same push to the side, line this guy up in there, and it goes right into place. You are now ready to dispense. Now this just seems to pressure fit right on there. And then this, okay, so the pint's gonna ask for the blue tab with a blue tab. There you go in like that. And then you turn it clockwise. And now you would be ready to dispense. All of this is pretty darn easy. Guess we need to make some ice cream. This is their recipe for easy vanilla soft serve. I like easy. Let's make some ice cream. To make easy vanilla soft serve, you are gonna need a bowl and a whisk and the instructions. To said bowl, you're going to want to put 1/3 of a cup of white granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of instant vanilla pudding mix, whisk to combine. 1 cup of whole milk, and they want you to slowly add it to combine. So you don't want to go all at the same time. 3/4 of a cup plus 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. Flavoring, we're gonna go with vanilla. They want a teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's usually about a cap. And you wanna mix. You wanna do this for a little bit, try to give that sugar a chance to dissolve. Now you pour it into here, with hopefully not making a mess. Lid. And now this guy goes in your freezer for 24 hours. Speaking of freezer, in my previous ice cream making experience, I made a huge mistake. I was putting these in my deep freezer thinking really cold, really better. Well, apparently that's too cold for the ice cream making process. It's like -15 degrees Fahrenheit, and it can give you a grainy texture on your ice cream. You really want to put these in your regular freezer and set it to somewhere between -7 and -9 degrees Fahrenheit. You don't want it too cold. Too cold causes too many crystals, causes problems. However, I have 2 pints, so I'm going to make a second flavor. We're gonna follow the exact same recipe. Sugar, pudding, but now we are going to add some ube flavored powder. This stuff is awesome. This has been the best way for me to make ube ice cream at home. It works really well. Okay, we're gonna put in 1, 2, 3. You may be asking, what is ube? It is a sweet yam, similar to a chocolatey flavor, but it has its own unique flavor. We absolutely love it. It's probably one of our favorite flavors of any kind of sweet to eat, cakes, ice creams, whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and mix that in just like that. And now, same exact process. Messy milk, heavy cream, and we are still going to use some vanilla. And because this ube can stain, I'm gonna go do it over the sink. And there we have 2 pints of ice cream ready to freeze. I probably shouldn't have to mention this, but I will. Give everything a good wash with some soapy water and dry it before you go through this process. Always a good idea with a new item. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. It is 24 hours later, and our soft serve is frozen. Let's try and make it. Unlock that guy, pull it out. Unlock that guy. Take the lid off. Okay, we are clicked in. We are locked in. Press power, pressed soft serve, and then ice cream for what we went with. This process takes a little bit of time, actually about 4 minutes for it to complete the whole process. And it can get a little bit loud, but not as loud as the last machine that I had. We have spun. Now we want to remove this guy. Ooh. Nice texture on that. And now we want to add the dispensing lid. That up. And this little blue guy lines up there. Boom. I have a cone. Pull out the drip tray. Okay. Turn the white base counterclockwise. We are open. Now you just pull the handle. Yeah. It's been a while since I worked at an ice cream shop, so pardon my cone skills, but I mean, that's not terrible. How's it taste? That is absolutely delicious. That is absolutely soft serve. I got some sprinkles. And that's ice cream. That brings me back to my childhood. Great flavor on that. Only thing I will say, it's a little melty, but just eat your ice cream quickly. That is about as easy it gets, and it makes legit soft serve ice cream. I cannot wait to try the ube flavor, but I'm gonna wait for the kiddo on that one. She'll be home soon.
Yeah, no, stop.
Okay, before you go with any sprinkles or anything, just try the ube ice cream.
So good.
Tastes like real soft serve, right?
I love this.
Right? That's the best ice cream we've made. Do you want some sprinkles, some magic
Yes.
shell? What do you want?
Both.
Okay, grab the magic shell. Okay, we'll do a little bit and it should harden. Maybe do the, oh, there you go, you got a couple. All right, give it a try with some magic shell and some sprinkles. Out of 10, what would you rate this homemade ice cream?
Million.
Million? That's a ube winner. That's a definite winner.
Best one we made ever.
Yep. That functioned 100% as expected. Made soft serve that tasted like soft serve, acted like soft serve, and was fun to make. It's a kind of fun machine to use. I love doing the twirl. I'm gonna work on my skills and I'm going to learn to make the perfect cone again. I used to be pretty good at it. Worked at an ice cream shop when I was a kid. You may or may not know, I'm a little bit of a Disney fan, and I do love going and getting a Dole Whip. And they have something called Tropical Fruit Whip, a recipe for what looks very much like Dole Whip. I'll be interested to try this out later. I'm gonna play with this machine quite a bit more, try the scoop options, try to make Dole Whip. So there will be some upcoming videos, so make sure you are subscribed for those. Speaking of subscribed, do the likey subscribe thing if you are enjoying this, please. YouTube loves it when you leave a like. I love it when you leave a comment. I answer just about every comment in my comment section. If you really want to support this channel, consider becoming a member. Members get 24-hour early access to videos, behind the scenes stuff, producer shoutouts, credits, extended cuts, all kinds of fun stuff. But if you can't, subscribing would be enough. I guess with all that out of the way, there's only one question left to answer. Why did the ice cream bring an umbrella?
Why?
Because there were sprinkles in the forecast? Yes! Dad may tell horrible dad jokes. Make some pretty good ice cream at home. But,
One thing Dad doesn't do is outro, so that's it. Bye.
she's a little slow on the uptake today. This is the part where I thank all of my members. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you so much for your support, and rock on. I don't know why I said rock on, but rock on. Let's get better at making the actual cones.